Good morning, Grade 9 students. Welcome back for today's class. Today is an interesting segment. We will go through an introduction of Supplementary Reader textbook. Supplementary Reader, SR book. In other words, we can call it as non-detailed. It is a combination or compiling of 10 stories written by different eminent writers, story writers, short story writers. Nice moral, you can understand. Okay, so the first one is The Lost Child. What is the story name? The Lost Child, written by Malkras Anand. Before going to the summary of this story, some guidelines given by the CBSE in this book, in the textbook. Just I want to read out. Okay. Here, the main objective of this supplementary reader is to promote among learners the habit of reading independently with interest, understanding, and enjoyment. The main motto of introduction of this book is independent reading, learning, isn't it? With enjoyment. It seeks to enable them to read independently in the sense that they would not expect the book to be taken up page by page in the classroom. It's not a textbook, non-detailed. It's not detailed explanation book. They would read it on their own and later share and confirm their responses and appreciation with the teacher and the peer groups and all. Wherever possible, even role play, means sketching the characters, the theme of the story, title justification, the characteristics, what was the main character, what was the summary, what was the backdrop of the story, how is the conclusion, what the conclusion gives the moral for the readers. Such questions we can pose. Total, the book contains 10 stories with different sections, briefly summarized and all. Okay, and this format teachers, here for teachers also they have given some rules. Teachers may therefore don't be in a direct role, directly explaining, only give the work for the students, right? Give the work for the students to read and then enhance the next day, or giving 1 day time, making them to write the summary, understand, open up with the concept of different characterizations and all. Main theme is learning attitude should be developed with interest and enjoyment. That is the main motto of this supplementary reader. The present story, the first one, The Lost Child. It was written by Malkras Anand, the famous Indian short story writer who won Padma Bhushan Award, Sahitya Puraskar Award, isn't it? Literature Award. Okay, and what about him? 12th December 1904, is born in Peshawar. Now, the city Peshawar is in Pakistan. Earlier, in 19th century, it is a part of India. So, there he born, and is versatile in writing different short stories, and still more there are some books what he wrote: Coolie and The Untouchable, The Village, and several books he wrote. The Sword, The Coolie, and number of books he wrote. He's a versatile writer, and he has his own way, his own style of writing his story. And the present story is a scenario of bond attachment. What else will we get to know when we lost something? The title itself is justified, The Lost Child, isn't it? Now, a family will be going to nearby village fair, and the parents will be accompanied. The parents and the child will be accompanied with the parents, and most probably they will be going to nearby fair, village fair, and each stall they'll be visiting, and the child will be asking the parents to purchase this item, that item, or two or three items in which way you do or you have done earlier in the your lower classes or whatever it is. So when the child is asking to purchase and all, father gives a serious look. Automatically, mother immediately she grabs the boy's the child's hand and she'll take to another stalls and all. So he'll be in a eager that my father is not purchasing or my mother is not purchasing, and in that moment they'll be referring to different stalls. In the meanwhile, the boy got just missed there. So they will be in search of the boy continuously for 1 hour, 2 hours like that. And the boy will be yelling like anything. He'll be crying, "Mother, father, where are you?" Okay. Because it's a village fair, I said, and heavy crowd. Everyone want their own purpose to be served. They want to purchase this item, they want to purchase that item. Only just when we have our exhibitions, how it will be in the same manner. So when it's going on, one kind heart person will see this boy. Nicely he'll grab that boy and he'll try to counsel him. What do you want? You want any sweet? Shall I have this sweet for you, or shall I have this hot for you, or shall I have this chocolate for you? So he'll be asking. But the child concept is, no, I don't want any sweets or any chocolates, nothing else. I want my mom. I want my mother, father, mom, dad. That is a high intention of the boy. Before that, when the child was accompanied with the parents, he used to ask them, "Daddy, please purchase this. Mom, please purchase this." Oh, they are not purchasing. Why they are not purchasing? That type of mental state is different. But now, what else you give, he doesn't want, but he will be in a mood to see his parents, in search of his parents, the lost child. This is the overall story. So, now, my humble request to each and every individual of 9th grade students, it is a new, because in 10th class anyway it is there, but introduction in the 9th, take your Moments textbook. First thing is that, and come to the story, the lost child. Read the total story, and second time you go through the reading. Okay, you have a writing skills book, come homework book, right? Write down the hard words of it. Already textual, some glossary will be there. Apart from that, while you are reading, what words personally, it is 1:1 ratio. Personally, what words you didn't understand, refer a dictionary. Within it, these are all the works of this book. Refer a dictionary, write the particular word, okay, and write its meaning. After completing that, next means glossary will be completed, right, while you are writing in the notes. Minimum 2 to 3 times reading is essential, highly essential. After that, go with the meanings. First time, understand what is the story. Second time, what are the characteristics? What about the story backdrop by the poet, by the author, by the writer here, who worked as Anand. What about his style of writing? What are the emotions of the child? What are the feelings of the child? You please concentrate on them, right? Then you take a fresh page. You have written the meanings, common meanings in the textbook, if you have. Next, what else meanings you come across which you can't understand, and refer a dictionary and write down there. Okay. Then summary. Put a heading in the middle there after meanings. In the middle of the line, summary. And then characters. Parents. The boy, means the lost child. And next, the kind-hearted person. And venue. What is the backdrop of a story? Village fair. Then narrate the story. Right? What else you feel? It will be different from each one. Means the way of narrating. but the theme will be the same. So narrate the story nicely, write on there, and after that, basing on that, I'll conduct a questionnaire the next day. Hope it's very crystal clear what I said. Mainly reading, understanding, that is most important, with interest, with enthusiasm. That is the main concept of the story. Okay, hope you understood better. Have a nice day. Good day. Bye.